David, here we are in the Royal Box at Wembley Stadium. You're going to be our VIP guest at the Cup Final on May the 11th. Massive honour for you, I guess.
It is a remarkable honour. I mean, I've experienced and watched and been to Cup Finals over the years, and the day is just such a special day, and to be honoured with such a role in the day is an amazing feeling, and I'm really looking forward to it. Because you have to remember, when I was growing up as a kid playing football, there was never going to be the opportunity to represent my club, my country, or to play, such a role in one of the, the major sporting events of the year. And to have that opportunity, I think, recognises hugely the place of disabled sport in this country, and particularly disabled football.
Mr. Chairman, it's great that you've invited David to be our guest this year. What was the thinking about that? Was it on the back of the Paralympics legacy and to bring disability football into the mainstream a little?
Well, it was a number of things, but a lot of it is down to Dave himself and to his record. His record is absolutely unbelievable, and I think what we've achieved by inviting Dave and him accepting this is to recognise him personally for his unique record, and as he's just said, the number of appearances, the number of goals, but more than that, the way he's carried himself and represented disability football, and also for the fact that it will be a great boost for disability football, which we feel so strongly about. We have, I believe, 115,000 people with disability playing the game. It's the 7th largest participator sport in the country. So I'm absolutely delighted. I really am, and it's thoroughly deserved. Nobody could deserve it more than Dave, and I'd be very proud to be with him on Cup Final Day. I understand that even though Dave is a Liverpool fan, his family, I just understand, come from Wigan. So there's a sort of a connection there, a little bit of balance between Manchester City and Wigan perhaps on the day. So it'll be a great day. I'm so looking forward to it, and this will add a lot to it.
My parents are Scousers. They're both brought up in Liverpool, but moved out to Wigan in 1966, I believe. And I was brought up in Wigan. And of course, when I was born, Wigan were playing non-league football in the Northern Premier League, and I think it's just a phenomenal story. And we're Liverpool fans, as the chairman mentioned, but we're amazingly proud of what's gone on at Wigan, and it'll be great to see two real footballing clubs play on the day.
I'd like to just add to that, when I was in Manchester City, we played in the First Division playoff semi-final against Wigan, and I think it is fantastic to see how both clubs, their own ways, have moved on immeasurably since then. And obviously tribute to Man City for where they've got to, but very much to Wigan for a fantastic achievement in moving that club from the First Division and from much lower before that into becoming an established Premier League club. I hope sincerely hope they're still there. I think it's a great story for both sides. They've come a long way in a relatively short time.
The FA Cup is at the heart of English football, isn't it? I mean, it's something that wherever you go, you can be in any part of the world. You talk about the FA Cup, everyone knows what you mean. Everyone has the memories, the last-minute goals, the come from behind victories. I mean, the FA Cup has absolutely everything, and it is an absolute institution. And within football, I still see it as the pinnacle competition, and it will be great to be involved in that day.
But I echo those sentiments completely. I think the FA Cup is a wonderfully democratic competition. It brings the whole game together, and it's a competition where the dream of football still counts for a lot. Every small club, thinks they'll play a large club, maybe they'll beat a big club, maybe they'll progress to the quarters or the semis or even the final, and we've seen time after time these fantastic results. It brings the whole game together, which I think is a fantastic thing about the FA Cup.